187
Okay,
and
guys.
5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide once
The Naked City.
The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
DLC case that I've purchased. It's going to be the only DLC we're going to be doing.
Anyway, I should start introducing it as Detective Earl. This is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worried.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm the same way they would a fat broad in the 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You seem distracted. We recovered the morphine.
Save some time. He can drive.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back. Thanks. Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Relax, Rusty. 26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. You're right ahead.
What else?
Phelps?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mel. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our victim?
Maybe I took a look.
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Very unusual ring.
Could be
Sapphire.
wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine. The bruises tell their own story. I think one man
Sapphire
held
is
her
real
down
good.
and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
Spread a trail of barbiturates.
Way more better than
Take a
Pearl,
look around outside
in
on the
my
way
opinion.
out and see if you can find the syringe. It would make my theory.
Morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so
Like
find some
Close
guys
is
who
pretty
use
good. Both of them are
cigarettes
pretty
and
good.
more junkies. You might be
Oh.
onto something.
This is her? Photo? Something else. A girl like that? Maybe she's having trouble with the boys, huh? Got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself down the hill.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear
Men's
one.
smoking jacket. Eskel and Shaw. What's we got in the bedroom?
Barbiturates.
Sleeping
What else is
pills.
rattling around in this thing?
Capsule.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster. It's like barbiturates. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Nothing's in. Phew.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog. Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start. I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? This is there. I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
People staying alive.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what
She's
you're
gone
talking
now.
about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead.
You
I
check
can't prove that.
the jacket in the room.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very...
Well, it's Haskell and Shaw's,
Where would we find him?
whoever they are.
Sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Listen to the
Perfectly fine,
statement.
officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. The way it's turned out, though, isn't.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. It's been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan! on, Rusty. We'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Oh, set outside to find some more
You think
leads.
Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Callaway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Hang on. It's strange the music stopped. The music's going on in here. That's strange, you said outside. This isn't outside. It's fucking weird. Maybe footprints? Hang on a second. Oh, in the trash can.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly
Outside means outside the
given number of
apartment.
things we've come across
Yeah.
recently.
They didn't even make any
Doc
sense
Huff's
when he
will confirm
spoke.
it one way or another.
If you mean outside the, like, outside the apartment, you should just say, like, down on the, fucking first floor or whatever this is. Yeah, first floor. That's because that's where you're going, not actually outside. Yeah, that's what he fucking said. That's why I was confused. We'll be there. A bit more specific. Yeah, good help. So we're going to now. Set the next destination. Bristol. Go there next. You can drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Save time doing this, and I have to drive there because I've been driving there in all my other cases. Oh, God.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Can you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Some questions.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Did you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood?
I guessed that one.
It would be
I
very
fucking was
helpful
right.
for you.
Just
Now, wait
fucking
a minute.
rules.
I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Ah,
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
yeah. Go to this place. Clinic.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Nice move, not telling old.
Copy. $505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Take the elevator up.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Alright, how much I hate the suits. Shit.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
It's LAPD, you understand? Yeah. Is this him? Stoneman.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just
Oh,
pain
yeah,
here.
just a...
Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
get the fuck out. Here he is. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Relationship.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Very little. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
No.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She'd been jumped up on Benzedrine by...
I don't know, as he
knocked
could have
out by
barely
sleeping
known.
pills at night.
There's some proof there.
I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
The Biggest Loser helps. You understand? You don't need a drug.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I
but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
The morgue. There you go. You can go back in here. I'm not talking to all he is, I'm talking to this cunny in the fucking blue shorts. Trousers. Suit pants. Back down the elevator. Shorts. No, I said shorts.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when he said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of your own patient.
Go to the morgue. I like up the morgues.
Can you guide to this one? Have you noted? Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination.
That's the cops in the newspaper. Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
Oh.
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what?
Oh.
Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death now.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, pal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Have a look. Have a close look up. Get close up whatever device you're watching this on and just have a good look up. Close look. I wish I was playing this on PS4, but I'm not, so I can zoom in.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. how you get on.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal, thanks for the lead.
Fucking a bit arrogant, this Roy.
The nerve of some people. Oh, Susie, you are
I need to look for the interview too.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in. Call me Henry. It's the least I can do. Terrible news about Julie. How well did you know Julia Randall? Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name.
I think I kept
I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
my ear, I think. Yeah. Good.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got it. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted one. She always wanted one. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc could be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Thing was, he was a real nice guy. Felt loud and
Some
powerful.
kind of traveling salesman.
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines.
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines.
Yes. I was captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple other places.
That would be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Fucking brain dead or something.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines.
Hey,
Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing.
fucking sound
As
like
an
it.
amateur, we need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse?
I have to tail this prick.
Actually, maybe you don't.
Keep a distance from him. Don't lose him and keep a distance.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Excuse me? What's wrong?
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
He stopped.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he borrowed. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. I get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Fucking move, you fucking.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, you bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't Don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
You bought a ticket for Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, one of these days. I saw a picture in the paper. What's that case? The lady that got kind of like down. Went to 5-star goddamn wedding.
You can drive.
A one-way ticket to Mexico.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Fuck ya! God damn it, guys. They had to shoot at me because I was getting real close to him. I don't know why the fuck I got right in their space. There was more of them, mate, right? I had no idea there was more.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Fuck, they were popping out of nowhere.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little
I'm
prick
going
in
the
the
same
alley.
way. I won't die this time, I'll kill him this time. Jesus. Not gonna make it a third time I'm dying. Where is he? Where is he?
We need to have a gun over here.
I got him. Shouldn't have rushed in there, went so quick. Yeah, right in his space. Because I would fucking obviously die.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him.
Takes like about
Bad luck for them.
four
They're all here
shots to
now.
kill him.
We need
Jeez.
some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years.
I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
He got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
Do you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. What a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie. No.
You know the way. You can drive.
To the police station. See if I can gather any more clues.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Did you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, boy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Pills.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
We also got the ring. Pill.
Even the engagement ring was purloined.
That's it.
Arnett is a cad.
There's nothing else. Yeah. Some new clues. I fucking knew it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Takes me in his arms and says,
Saves a lot of time, guys. Yeah, fucking not driving. Just skip straight to the destination.
Nice house.
Some questions. Alright.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
You just said it. You just mentioned it.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
The burglary.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Let's go. Take a trip to Henry's. Yeah. Should have just already been selected. Yeah. It's the only one. Yeah, fucking really disgusting.
You might get there quicker if you use the siren.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive there. Yeah, stop.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Oh, here we go for a ride.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister?
Just yell out if you need a bucket.
You're not even smart enough to see it. You can see these people, right? Watch out for the pedestrians.
I went right through him. Oh, shit. Turn the shit off.
Treat this bar with some respect. What are you, liquored up?
Long ass drive. Shit.
Come on, sister.
Let's find out who your fiance really is. Welcome, sir.
I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett, apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
That's the lift. Jesus. Thought it was a wall. Couldn't tell what that was.
Well,
I couldn't tell that the buttons. Yeah, the panel.
stop! LAPD! Call this guy's our case. Over, hands in the air.
Come here. I've almost got you. What the fuck? I've almost got you, boy.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, for fuck. No. Shit.
Don't make me chase you.
I'm getting used to that though now, the balancing thing. Whoa!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps. Yeah, he really packed some wall. How'd you get back here? Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over. How was Arnett? He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers. You missing something, Henry?
Leaving to Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Asheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents. We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork. I'm in the fashion business. You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective? Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items. It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests murder. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more. Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia, Randall? I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. She was going to marry Heather, and she had. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Enough of these lies.
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run. I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run? Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry, tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. To pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry.
Carl Phelps dies at the end,
I'll
guys.
stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
Spoiler.
There is no Henderson.
I remember that. It's another lie.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Sad moment.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman.
He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her, she just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove a good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
I hope you all enjoyed the Naked City, guys. Not yet. Not yet, guys. Yeah, my mistake with fucking going to the... Yeah, back here. Shit, this is a long fucking story. A long case, guys. You're driving. You get this finished, get this case finished. This will be the last, yeah, place. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, fucking, it's not finished yet. I thought it was.
Guess the wedding's off.
The only KGI, a member of the American.
We have to go back here again. Alright, I thought that was the end because the suspect's been charged, yeah, so that ends the cases, but apparently we're coming back here. Anything in here? What's down here? It's the out there, the exit. I might go out that way.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come. Tell us the truth, doctor.
That was nice.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. You know that I loved her. I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Putting him under arrest.
How the practice? You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just
lock me up, and throw away the key. What have I done?
Hey, he's on a run. No. Oh, God. Yeah, God, guys.
Didn't see that coming.
Put him in the cell. Yeah, just... Oh, hang on, but yeah, he's finished. Yeah. That was a nice ending, guys. Yeah, to the case. Yeah.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
What do you think?
We have Reed's address. Let's roll on it.
Oh, I have to go to Willie's apartment now, guys. There's actually more to this case. Shit. I want to go down there and see... Yeah, you see that? Up close. I want to see that up close. Let's go, Roy.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredible.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Roy's actually alright, guys, Roy. Yeah, Roy and Phelps.
Quite the
Yeah,
romantic,
I don't give a
Phelps.
fuck about any other
Stick with the
officer.
percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, where's the... I want to see it up close.
Certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Fucking hell, guys.
Cops gotta be something.
Get a look at that.
Thank God I didn't park
Oh,
there.
there you go. You can see it up. Ooh. See it up close. That's the best you're gonna get. Because the cop's in the way. It's pretty good, isn't it? Fucking sick. Right onto the fucking hood of the car. Willie's apartment.
You can drive.
Right out that window up there. Willie's apartment.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. Kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take the side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Thinking him as well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Fucking. Would have gone to the rooftop. Most definitely to the rooftop. where they always go, don't they?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. The son of a bitch.
Get an achievement, guys. Yeah, I think you get an achievement for doing this. Yeah, there it is. Give my regards. Shoot this fuck. Kill this cunt. Whoa.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
See, guys. The Naked City.